Right here in North Carolina. Where am I at exactly? I'm in Raleigh, North Carolina, and it's like 1:58 a.m. in the morning. I'm free. I was in the woods, okay? I was deep in the woods looking for something. And I don't know, Anyways, I'm looking. Can I say what it is? I'm looking. Actually, I was just be straight up honest. I'm looking for a black gentleman. And I don't know why I cannot find him. But I think it has a lot to do with this hatred of being found, which is more on his side, so let's just be honest. So, I don't know why he hates it. I hate not you seeing me. Because he's always talking all the time, through outer space and the pineal gland being calcified by fluoride, which is called the Temple of Set, which they stole. And I'm not blaming him. I'm just saying somebody stole it from Michael Aquino. And so, and I got it recorded on Bastion Concord Video 2, BASTIEN CONCORDE. It's at 6 minutes 54 seconds. You'll see a light. It'd be like if you're looking at the screen, you go 6 minutes 54 seconds. It'll be on this side. And I ran off. There's a wall right here, and I ran past the wall, and then you see the light. You hear a horn honk, and you see a bright light go up into the sky. Well, that came off of me, and I tricked the satellite, and I was only able to do it one time, because the neural networking. What happened? I went in there and spun around, and the wall, since the wall was blocking, since I ran past the wall, the satellite couldn't follow past the white wall. The satellite, when I spin around, because it has like a bunch of pingers, like a bunch of stars connected to it. It's just satellites, and it neurologically locks onto your brain. So it can. So here's basically what's going on. If say like this speck right here is a satellite in the sky. If I have the wall right here, eventually this speck has to go past the wall, because I'm moving past the wall and I'm going off. So what's going on is I'm here's a satellite right here. This piece of speck is glitter. And here's the wall, and I'm running past the wall, trying to get this speck, to move and get past the wall, and then follow past the wall, so I can get it on film with my camera. But the problem is that because when I run past this wall, the neural network pingers, this satellite, even though I'm all the way across town, I walk halfway across town, this satellite won't move. Because the neural networking and the pingers, the phone will look as if this satellite never moved at all. So when I got past the wall, I spin around in circles, and the satellite couldn't remember my neurological pattern. So since it couldn't remember my neurological pattern, it backfired, and you hear a horn honk, beep, and then you hear go up, and then you hear. If you turn it up, you have to turn it up really loud, and you hear, and it's an interesting thing. It's an amazing thing, and why they chose to hunt me, this satanic army that looks as though it's the Ku Klux Klan. Now we're going to the woods. You say, why would you go down here? Why would you not? Why would you be scared of the dark? If you get killed, you get killed. And I don't anticipate that at all. So I'm in the deep woods. And so I wish I could turn on this flashlight. But we're in the woods. We're in homeless land. Look, check, this is where I hang out. So, let's see. Oh, what do we got here? We got remnants of people. Hello? Hello? No. Just keep going into the woods. Check it out. And so I'm just out here looking, observing, trying to find out what's going on. And it's a very complex thing. And I'm intrigued that they chose me as the son of the light. And I don't know why. I know that my dad wrote the dissertations of the Sons of Light and Sons of Darkness at the Holy Spirit Temple Institute of Israel. But someone came Palestine. But I don't know. Like, it's just, there's people doing marvelous things, and there's people doing marvelously, terrifyingly tricky things. Yo, who's there? Anybody there? It's probably just a rabbit or something. I don't know. That's some like old ass tire or something. Hello. I come in peace. Unless you're hostile, then I will immediately drop kick you and I'll run. Okay. Okay, I'll try not to run. And so, but yeah, I was just out here in the deep woods. I want to say, Pink Mazda LLC never died. My 186.30 never died, and I'm got like, hopefully pretty soon, I've got my trust coming up. Big things, man, big things. But do you know why this gentleman, he hates to be seen? Like, he's all over TV, but if you pay attention to him, he'll be like, how can you hate me if you don't know me or if you can't see me? And I'm like, I can hear you all the time. I can't see you. And I've never really hated too much of anybody. So, and then I'll outright just call him at the KKK museum, and I'll be like, Daryl, is it true that you're in the Klan? And he's like, well, we believe we have the right to hate, blah, blah, blah. And then, and then I call him up and I'll be like, ask him some bogus questions. And so now we're kind of, now he kind of like stalks me in the weirdest way. But he does it with like my boss, my former boss at Blythe Construction Incorporated, who is, his name is Roberto Miliant, but he's really the guy in the picture with the purple. And I don't know. I think that maybe like they're half something out of like a Mossad Temple of Them satanic unit, because these people, when they zone themselves in like for a hunt, like their facial features, like half of their face can fall asleep. Like, if you really pay attention, go to Daryl Davis's picture of where he's shaking, like where he's standing out there with his black jacket on. And I'm not making fun of him. I'm just saying, like, if you really evaluate the situation, like, freeze frame the picture, and then take your hand and look at the two sides of the face, and you can just see there's something completely fucked. Like he looks like one side is even it's the same picture. Like, but that's how easily these people could change their face. Like, it's permanent. Like, it's a brain. I don't know. It's pretty serious stuff, and I believe it's called the Temple of Them. But yeah. But have any like so. Anyways, but hanging out in the woods at night. I'm not high. I'm just chilling. Yesterday, I had a serious experience. Like, I was drinking the day before, and I was super dehydrated because it's super hot. And I was going through the city, and I picked up a Tylenol off the ground, and I was like, that could be dangerous for a kid. So I like picked it up, and I looked it up on Pill Finder, and I was like, what is this? And it said it was a Tylenol mixed with like Percocet or some shit like that. And I was like, oh, but it was just like a small amount. So I was like, well, I got a headache, and I'm not taking it for the drug. I haven't been doing drugs like for a good 2 months. And then so I swallowed it, and immediately I realized that's not what the fuck I should have swallowed. And so, because apparently being dehydrated and somebody trying to hide their craft of maybe drug dealing, if this is what happened, it probably didn't, but I believe this is what happened. Somebody, I guess, was like, well, if I make these look like Tylenol, I can maybe put all my fentanyl and press them into a pill. And immediately I was like, whoa. So, a little hospital experience, a couple bags of Narcan. I saved the day. I just want to say thank you, WakeMed. I will try to pay that bill as best as possible whenever I get my money up. But, but doing good. nobody's dying here yet. There is no suicide. There is no light. The only light that's coming is, let's just be honest, probably the light of 2026. So, like, you know, look at all of them. My Father in heaven will make you as many as the stars. So, look at them. They're everywhere. They're like diamonds to me. This is what I think of when I come out at night. So, welcome to the light, 2026. You guys, I love you guys. Be safe.